Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Thambe here. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about the different elemental reactions in the game. Not the normal reactions, but the reactions in the new TCG game. Yes, these cards do some crazy elemental damage in the game. The same basic rules as in the Taviat world adds up in the TCG game. So you need two elements of different nature to make a reaction. Let me tell you guys some basic stuffs. Well, the elemental skill or the elemental damage or your normal attack has some base attack. When you add the elemental reactions, it will do extra damage. So, the melt and the vaporize will deal only 2 extra damage to a card or an opposing character. So, these two were the basic reactions. Now, moving on to the complex reactions. Moving to the overload damage, it will deal extra 2 damage, but when the reaction is done, the target will be forcibly switched to the next character. So the target will not remain on the same character, but it will be moved on to the next character as shown in the video. Superconduct. It will deal +1 damage to the opponent and it will deal 1 piercing damage to the other characters in the opposite team. So it will be like an AoE damage. The freeze reaction. Well, it is kinda tricky where it deals +1 damage and the card which receives this damage will be frozen. While in this state, the character is frozen until the round ends and the card won't be able to attack. The frozen barrier can be removed by a physical damage or a pyro damage which is dealt by the opposing character. When the frozen state is broken, it will deal +2 damage to your character. The swirl reaction. Well, it is an AoE type of a reaction where it will deal +1 damage to the other characters or the opposing cards. This reaction will not deal damage to the targeted character but will deal damage to the opposing characters. It will also put an elemental effect on the character card that the reaction was done by. The crystallize reaction. It will deal +1 damage to your opposing character and your active character will get a shield. A shield can be stacked up to 2 points. The electrocharge reaction. Well, it is an AoE type of a reaction, the same like the swirl reaction and the superconduct reaction. It will deal extra 1 damage and it will also deal 1 piercing damage to the opposing characters. Now moving on to the spicy stuffs, which are the dendro reaction. The first one will be the burning reaction. It will deal +1 damage and create a burning flame which will deal 1 pyro damage at the end of each phase. This was the only video that I could make about the dendro reaction because I don't have the character, so I can't show you guys how the other reactions are done. Bloom reaction. When this reaction is done, it will deal +1 damage and create a dendro core. It will be in a card, so don't think that the actual dendro core will come over there. But when you deal the pyro or electro damage to the opposing character, it will deal +2 damage. Quicken reaction. When this reaction is done, it will deal +1 damage and create a catalyzing field. When you do electro dendro damage to the opposing active character, it will deal +1 damage. Max, it can be used up to 3 times. With this, the video comes to an end and I hope you guys the information was very helpful for you guys. And if you think the video was fabulous, a like, comment and subscribe would be fantastic. And please do share it with your friends so that they can also be knowledgeable about these changes in the TCG game. Peace out, boys.